I'm coming to work in Brookhaven because I live in a very toxic city. Everything here is completely toxic, and to help, they built this border. I want to work there to help the government make the city return to normal, but I also recognize that it's going to be very difficult to work there. After all, this is the dream of many people. So I just arrived here. Soldier, can I work here? But now he came closer. Wait, I was joking. Actually, I don't want to work here anymore. I already know that I won't be able to do it anyway. He said, wait, we really need you to work with us. Wait, are you serious? I can't believe that I'll finally be able to work here. So I'll write here in the notebook. He said, first, we'll do your physical test. I guarantee that I'll pass this test. It looks like this is the test that I have to do. I have to jump over all these obstacles in the fastest time possible. I don't know why working at the border needs this. He said, you'll run after criminals, literally. Great, I'll start the test, and I'm actually doing very well. And after a long time, I finished all of this. Okay, I'm really very tired, and I just fell to the ground. He's coming here. I don't know if this is very good. Maybe I failed just because I fell to the ground, and he's writing about it. Look, I'm ready to continue. Give me the next test now. He said, I have 2 questions. When do we use gas masks? And what should be checked at the border? This is very easy. With this device, I detect if the place is toxic. If it's toxic, I use a gas mask, and at the border I must check the documents, and also the reason the person is coming into the city. Apparently, I did very well, and I got a very high score. My score was 9 out of 10. Dude, why wasn't my score 10? He said, you're using a gas mask for no reason. Okay, I just removed it. Now we're coming here to the border. After all, my job will start soon. Now he handed me this weapon. Thank you very much for everything. I'll do a great job. I'll stay here at the border, basically taking care of everything. Meanwhile, the soldier is flying, and he simply ended up leaving. After all, they're on a mission to decontaminate the city. A very big disaster happened here in the city, where a lot of things were destroyed. After a few hours, it looks like the first car is coming here. It's the first guy who's going to pass the border. Great, now I'm standing up. I want to know why this military car is coming here. In fact, it looks like he's from the army. Look, I have 2 questions for you. I want to see your documents, and I also want to know the reason you're coming here, and what Big is doing back here. I didn't call him here. Big, you shouldn't be here. He said, I want to work with you. Big, we'll see about that later, but first I want to talk to this guy to know about everything. Great, he has a legitimate document from the city. It's a document that can't be forged, and it's literally impossible. Now tell me the reason you're coming here. He said, I have to take these toxic barrels to the nuclear plant, and I have to fill them with toxic liquid. Okay, that's great. You can enter the city. He's really welcome here. So the border just opened, and now he's coming here into the city, directly to the nuclear plant. Their job is super important, but now Big arrived right here. Dude, I can't believe you want to work here. You don't know everything I had to go through to be able to work here. He said, it would be good if someone helped you. At least you'd be able to sleep at night. Big, you can relax, because it's very unlikely that I'll need your help. A few hours passed. I'm trying to sleep, but I can't. Every 10 minutes there's a car coming here, and I always have to get up to go to the border to protect the city. Now he just arrived here. I'm starting to seriously think about inviting my friend to help me, but now I'm coming to talk to this guy. Tell me what you're doing here. He said, I came to visit tourist spots, like the destroyed nuclear plant. Okay, I picked up this item just to see if it's toxic here. Okay, I don't need to use a mask. Now just show me the document. Okay, he handed it over here, and from what it looks like, it's official. So you can enter the city, but it looks like there's a person who wants to come here before you. Okay, we have a problem. 2 people want to pass the border. One of you will have to go back. Luckily, he decided to do that, and now you can pass. Wait, what is this? The toxicity level here is very high, so that means one thing. I'll have to use this gas mask. So now he finally passed the border, and he's going back there to do his job. Apparently, he collects the toxic liquids and takes them to another city, and you can come here too. So finally, he's passing the border, and he ended up leaving. Big, I need help. He said, why did you change your mind? Dude, I'm not able to sleep. I need you to take care of the border. And luckily, he's really coming here. Look, thank you very much for the help. But first of all, I have to ask the military officer if you can come here. Great, we're calling the military officer, and he finally answered. I hope he accepts my friend being part of this. He said he can help you, but the important decisions are up to you. Okay, that's really very good, but I wanted to ask you for a few things that we definitely need here at the border. We want to build some things, so could you deliver materials to us? Luckily, it looks like he agreed. That's really very good. Finally, we'll have something to do here in the city, besides taking care of all the cars that come here. But Big, now you need to change your avatar. You need to look like me. Great, now he's like this. We're really ready to work together and also take care of this border. But he's right there. Is it serious that you're already sleeping? Okay, this is not very good. I really needed help here at the border. Now a few hours have passed. He's still sleeping, but from what it looks like there's another truck coming here. It must be bringing cargo here to the city. This happens a lot. I'll have to do the standard check that I always do. So finally he stopped here. Look, I want to see your documents, and also the reason you're coming here. This is very simple. So he handed over the documents, which are real, and he said, I just want to deliver some products here in the city. Okay, you know that I'll have to check all of this, right? Okay, it looks like he didn't know that, but now let's go back there. I want you to open this cargo and show me what you're carrying. Dude, you can't do this. You can't bring toxic things if you're not from the army. And now he picked up this money. He said, take this and don't tell people. I can't do this, and now you're under arrest, so raise your hands now. Now he finally raised them. We're waiting for the military officer to arrive. Finally he's coming here. I knew he wouldn't take that long to arrive. Great, now I'm taking him here. But what is this car doing here now? He left with this car. He said, this car is for you. And who is this person? He tried to enter the city with several toxic liquids, and it's very clear that this is prohibited. So he understood that. Now I'm removing this car from here, and this guy is being arrested. After all, the crimes he committed are really unforgivable here in the toxic city. How did he think this would be a good idea? But now that I got this new vehicle, I'll store it right here in the front for future police chases. And now even my friend stood up, and he just saw my new vehicle, and he just opened the border. So this is how people feel when they enter the city. Okay, this is pretty cool. Big, you slept too much. I had to take care of the border all night. I think it's fair that you take care of this all day. And it looks like he agreed with that. Meanwhile, I'm sleeping here. Okay, a few hours passed. And what is my friend doing? Okay, I'm coming here to understand what's going on here. After all, I have no idea. So he's looking back here. He said they delivered these boxes for us to build things. Wow, this is really good. I really hope there's a television. So both of us are checking what's inside the box. Look, these boxes have too many things. Now I'm building the new fence here, and my friend put this television, but he can't turn it on. Wait, later I'll build here. Now I'm coming here to watch TV. Dude, you can't turn this on? It's really simple. You just have to press the button that's down here. And now this is finally turning on. But now this journalist appeared, and it looks like he has something important to say. As usual, he said, from today on, the use of gas masks in public places is mandatory. And now he's even wearing this gas mask. Wait, if this is happening, it's because the situation is really complicated. Great, I'm with this gas mask, and Big, you have to do the same thing. Now he's wearing this gas mask. Great, this way we'll be able to survive for a long time. He said it was obvious that we should use this gas mask even before he asked. This is what I always say. But now I'm coming here to take care of the border. After all, this won't build itself. I'm literally building a new fence. Great, this is looking very good. While I'm building this fence that's a little crooked, my friend is taking care of the border here. Okay, now only the other fences are missing, and then everything will be ready. After all, I put these fences here, and now it's missing fences exactly in this part. But I came here to help Big, and it looks like there's a van coming over there. Okay, I'll stay right in this spot to make it look like we're very important. I know these drivers very well, but I have to ask the same questions as always. So finally he ended up leaving here. I need documents, and also the reason you're coming here. And now even Big arrived here armed. He said, I came to take care of the nuclear plant. It's partially destroyed. Wait, are you serious? By any chance do you have a photo? Luckily, it looks like he does. So he picked up his object. Okay, I just picked this up, and you can really see that there are some things at the nuclear plant that are completely destroyed. This is very weird. I didn't even know this happened to the city, but you can definitely enter here. We literally need you. So now we open the gate, and the scientist is coming in here. He's more than welcome. Actually, he's invited to come here to the city to save us from everything that's happening. Seriously, that scientist is very important. But Big is looking here, and from what it looks like he's going to sleep. After all, he's coming back here, because at night he'll take care of this giant border. I'll have to stay right here. I can't keep building things. Someone has to stay here at the border. A few hours passed, and you can see there's a van coming here. This is very weird. It's a van that's completely destroyed. I'm a little scared, so I came back here. I need you to raise your hands and not pass here. I'll have to check everything you're carrying. I want to know why there are weapons on top of your van. But now he went back there. Great, he ended up leaving. This is good. I won't have to deal with the problems. But now he's coming here. Are you serious that he's passing through the part that has no fence? This is simply absurd. And now he's officially in the city. Okay, I have to go there, and I have to stop this guy. Big, I need you to get up. He finally woke up. You'll have to take care of the border while I chase this guy. So now he agreed to that. Great, I'm coming after him. This guy can't enter the city. After all, he represents danger to the city. I would never let a criminal enter the city. Okay, he's coming up ahead, but I'm starting to get faster than him. I'm almost passing his car, and as soon as I manage to do that, I'll finally stop his car. Great, he crashed. That was a great strategy. Now raise your hands. I'm hidden right here, but he ran off. He's shooting in my direction. Okay, I threw myself to the ground so I wouldn't get hit. I really need help. After all, I was almost hit several times. Okay, I have to go back here. Guys, I need help now. I'm hidden right here. He's still shooting, and from what it looks like, he's happy. This is bizarre. The only thing he doesn't know is that the military are coming here to help me. Great, he got down right here. He's coming here armed to help me. Now he noticed this, and you can see that he got more serious. But now another military officer arrived here, who stopped out of nowhere, and now he's shooting here too. Now he saw this, and simply raised his hands. Okay, I'm coming here because I'm closer, and now you're under arrest. Dude, you attacked me for no reason. I was just doing my job. He said I was too. Being a criminal is also a job, but obviously it's not. Now he's finally being arrested, and he was taken here in this police car. He'll be taken to prison. After all, what he did was unforgivable. He attacked me while I was just doing my job. But now he's looking here. He said, why did you let him enter the city? Wait, actually, I didn't let him. He entered through the side where I didn't put the fence. Now I'm finally coming back here. After all, I have to help my friend, and I also have to build that fence that I didn't manage to build in time. I hope everything here is going well. Actually, everything is supposed to be according to plan. Well, it looks like my friend is right here, but he's tired. He really wants to sleep. Big, just tell me if everything there worked out. I want to know everything that happened. He said, that's the problem, I'm bored because no one came here. Okay, if you want you can go sleep, now I'll take care of all of this. Now he went to sleep. Meanwhile, I'm watching television. This is the best way to pass time while I'm here at the border. There are days when we spend hours doing nothing, so it's not worth standing around waiting. It's much better to watch television. But now there's a bus arriving here. I don't know what it's doing. Why is there a bus coming into the city? Wait, there are people inside. Who could be coming on this bus? Look, I need you to get out of there and tell me what you're doing in the city and also why there are people on your bus. He said, they're from the neighboring city and they really want to see the toxic city. Dude, what you did here is very problematic. Everyone in the city uses gas masks. After all, the city is really very toxic, and now that you're not using one, you're probably toxic. Now I picked up this item. This is the air radiation. He's super scared. He said, and now, what do I do? Leave the city as fast as possible. So he really ended up leaving. You can see that there were many people inside wanting to see the toxic city, but they don't know how dangerous this is. The city is much more toxic than they imagine. He's sleeping and doesn't even know what happened, and now I have to do my job. So now I'm coming right here, and I'm going to build a giant fence so unauthorized people don't enter the city. Even though the city is toxic, that doesn't mean the laws are over. Now a few hours have passed, and now I'm placing these lights. This border turned out very good. Now there's this giant fence. There are also 2 radars. This is better than I expected, and only when I finished, Big arrived here. It's very convenient that he woke up only when I finished this. Sometimes it even seems like he didn't want to help. He said, of course not. I'd help you if I knew you needed help. Okay, I need help. After all, I still haven't finished this, but now he left here. He's simply sleeping. Okay, I'm coming here to watch television. Nothing can go wrong here in the city, but now you can see that several other parts of the nuclear plant are being destroyed. The city is going through a really complicated situation. Sometimes I have the impression that someone is sabotaging the city. It looks like there's a car coming here. He's wearing the same outfit as me. Okay, this is a little different. Dude, could you get out of the car now? Finally, he got out. It's the same outfit as mine, so it looks like my team is much bigger than I thought. He said, I'm part of the city decontamination team, and what are you part of? I take care of the border, and I prevent criminals from entering the city. But now I need the documents, and also the reason you're coming here. Well, the documents are indeed real. He said, I'm investigating the city's problems. Okay, that's really cool. One day I want to be part of your team too. So now we're coming back here. He's going to show me what he's carrying. Okay, there are several toxic barrels, but since you're a guy who works with decontamination, you can enter the city. Now I'm coming here to open the border so he can finally pass through. Great, the border is open, and he's finally coming in, but he forgot the back of the car open. Dude, you forgot this. A toxic barrel literally fell back here. He didn't even notice it, and he ended up leaving. Okay, I'm coming here to pick up this toxic barrel to avoid problems. This is very weird. I wonder how toxic this is. So I picked up this device, and you can see that this is one of the most toxic things I've ever seen. Great! Now I'm taking this back here. Later I'll return it to the army. And apparently, my friend is here at the border. He knew that I ended up leaving. So that means you were awake, and you were pretending to be asleep just so you wouldn't help me here at work. He said, why did you pick up this toxic barrel? It's not even your problem. Even if it's not my problem, I have to take care of the city. A long time ago, I lived here in the city until the day I was evacuated from my own house, and I want all of this to go back to normal. So now I'm going to store this toxic barrel somewhere safe. I just don't know where would be safe. So I'm taking this right here. I'll leave it right here in the corner because maybe it's better. Great! I'm coming here to take care of the border, and it looks like more people are coming here. Okay, Big, we have work. Now there are 2 people coming here. Wait, I think I know these 2 people. It's Bob and Bob's cousin. Why did you 2 come to the city? They both got out here, and both have documents, which are real documents. But you didn't answer my question. Why did you 2 come to the city? I expected anyone to come here, except you. He said, I have a theory about all the city's problems. Okay, I'll call my boss so he can talk to you. But Bob's cousin came here. Dude, you can't pass the border, so tell me what you want to say. He said, I want to talk to you directly. Okay, I don't know why you think I'm important, but if you want you can tell me your theory. He said, all of this happens because you're a noob. Dude, come back here right now. I simply can't believe he said that, and he made me waste time for nothing. And even Big is laughing at me. I'm going back here to take care of the border, because now there's another car coming here. From what it looks like, this car is also coming here to decontaminate the city. There are several people wearing the same outfit that I'm wearing. So now they just arrived here. I'll have to do the inspection that I always do. I need the documents from everyone. So everyone got out of the car. Wait, there's one more person getting out here too. There are really a lot of people here. I don't know why 3 people came here. Okay, everyone has valid documents that authorize you to enter the city, so all of you can come in. It's really cool to know that this exists here in the city. Now we opened the border, and all of them are coming in here, and they're trying to figure out what's really happening here with the city. This is incredible, but they're calling me on the laptop. I just answered it, and from what it looks like, it's that military officer from before. I wonder what he has to say. He said, do you want to join the city decontamination group? Wait, are you serious? Of course I do. This really is my dream. Now this helicopter arrived here. From what it looks like, it came to pick me up, so I'm coming here without even thinking twice. Big, from today on you're the new boss. You must take care of this border and protect it at all costs. And he agreed with that. Great, we're finally flying, and he's taking me to work. Now I'm part of the decontamination team. The city is completely toxic, and I'm being taken exactly here. Okay, I'm prepared to start my job. So much so that this soldier arrived right here. He said, "Good luck, and that one over there is your boss." Okay, apparently this guy is my boss. Everything is going to work out to be able to save the city. So now the soldier is coming back here, and literally just flew away. He's going there to do his missions. Okay, I'm coming here to meet my boss. And now I finally become part of the decontamination team. He said, "I need you to check the toxicity level of the nuclear plant." Okay, you can leave it with me. So now he's opening the gate. Look, thank you very much for that. Now I'm coming in here, and with this device I can check how toxic this place is. And there are 2 others working here. Dude, but what could have happened at this nuclear plant? Seriously, all of this is very weird. He said, "No one knows what happened. Everything was simply destroyed suddenly." And that's a bit weird. But now I also want to check this here. It's not toxic anymore, because it's completely broken. But now I'm coming to check this other location, and here it's super toxic. But he picked up the hammer and said, "Help me fix everything." And this player was smart to leave here, because now he won't need to help. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to help this guy. So let's go! I'm coming here, and we have to fix this place. Luckily, everything here worked out. Okay, while he's going there to fix the generator that's broken, the first thing I noticed is that he can fix it very easily. Hopefully I'll have that luck too. So I'm arriving right here, and I'm also fixing this. And everything here worked out. I managed to fix this. And you can see that everything here is back to normal. Okay, I'm checking the toxicity. And now finally this has a level of toxicity. This means that everything is back to normal. But I have a question. Do you know how the city got into this state? The city is completely toxic. We're completely isolated because of something that I don't know the reason for. He said there are several theories, but the most accepted one is that the toxic pool is to blame. And he's coming here to show me this. And even I'm curious. Okay, here's the toxic pool. And this is much more toxic than I thought. The toxicity level is very high. And if I get a little closer, you can see that this is super toxic. Okay, it's better to even get out of here. Could this really be the reason the entire city is destroyed? I don't know if this pool is really the reason this is happening. But now the boss arrived right here and said, "I need you to carry the toxic barrels to the boat." Okay, we're going to do this. And I'll be the best worker of all. So much so that now he just left. This player takes care of everything that happens here. Everything that happens here at the nuclear plant. He's the one who controls it. Great! I picked up a toxic barrel. And now I'm finally coming here to the front. I wonder which of these is our car. Wait, is this really our car? I thought we'd have a better car. He said, "You have to be important to have better vehicles." There are several different cars here, and ours is exactly the worst one. A few hours passed. We picked up all the toxic barrels possible, and now we're leaving here. But this car is very bad. I've never seen such a bad car in my life. And now he's going to open the gate. Look, thank you very much for the help. Now I'm finally leaving, and I'm passing by all the houses. I even used to live here. I used to live right in this house in front, but unfortunately I was evacuated. I could never return to my own house. Now I'm coming here to the front. But what is this? There's a toxic barrel lost here in the middle of nowhere. Maybe it would be interesting for us to pick this up. We have to carry this too. But he's looking here and said, "We just report this, and whoever dropped it will be held responsible." Okay, I didn't know that, but maybe they do this precisely to avoid problems. So he's taking a picture of this, and this will be important for the report. We can't go through this tunnel because it's closed. So we have to go back here and take a much longer path. That tunnel is completely closed to prevent criminals from entering the city. Great, we're arriving here at the front. Dude, you can relax because I've already worked here for a long time. I used to take care of this border, and now it's this friend of mine who works here. Big, we're good people. We're just taking some cargo directly to the boat. He said, "You can go. I only check when someone enters the city." Okay, it's interesting to know that. When I worked here, I checked everything, but it seems some things have changed. So finally, he opened this gate. I'm leaving here. Dude, I've never been to this part before. I really don't know exactly what could be here. But now he picked up this weapon. Dude, why did you pick up a weapon? We can't carry this kind of thing. He said, "There are criminals outside the city. Always stay alert." Okay, this is something I really didn't know. We're coming here very carefully, but there are no criminals. Everything here is according to our plans. I just hope everything here works out. Now we just have to get to this pier, and apparently the boat is already coming here. It's exactly that boat right there in front. Great, we're going to have to unload all these cargoes and take all of this onto this boat. So he's leaving his boat right here to make it easier to unload. Okay, I'm arriving here too. Great, I put this barrel here. He's already arriving here with the next one. But I think I know you. Literally, I've seen you before. And that completely crazy guy. Dude, what's your job job. I've worked on several things, but I've never seen a boat that carries toxic barrels before. He said, we're removing these toxic liquids from the city. If we didn't do this, everything would be worse. And is it serious that this could get even worse? But now he's coming with this other toxic barrel. Dude, I can't imagine how a city worse than this would be. Okay, now I'm leaving. He brought practically all the toxic barrels, and the boat just left here. I wonder where they dispose of this. But dude, did you see how scary that was? He said the city could be much worse. So this means that our city is still good compared to what it was supposed to be. He said, I wonder why we're like this. I think we can all agree that this is the toxic pool's fault, but he simply disagrees. I don't understand why he disagrees with this. I really want to know what he knows, but he's hiding it from me. I really will find this out today. But now let's go back home. Unfortunately, we can't go through this tunnel. The military did us the favor of closing this tunnel. It would be so easy to leave through here, but unfortunately we have to take a much longer path. We're finally going back home, but the car is stopping. What's happening? Literally, it doesn't want to move anymore, and now it turned off. Okay, this definitely isn't very good. He's coming to see what happened. The car didn't get stuck. I think there's something to do with the engine that definitely is here. So now he's messing around here. But what's this back here? I have the impression that there's a car right there in front, well hidden. Okay, I'm really a little scared. Dude, why are you checking the tire? It's pretty obvious that it has nothing to do with it. But he's looking here. He said the problem isn't in the engine. For some reason the tire went flat. Okay, I also don't know what happened. But now we're coming back here. And what is this? Why did they put rocks in the middle of the street? This really has no level of toxicity. But for sure they shouldn't be here. Now that van is arriving here, and it looks like this was a trap. He came out aiming that weapon and said, put your hands up and nothing will happen. Okay, this is worse than it looks. Now I raise my hands, but he refuses to lower that weapon. So much so that he's aiming that weapon in my direction. So finally my friend raised his hands. Seriously, everything that's happening here is bizarre. A few hours passed. I'm fixing the tire. This player made a very specific request to us. He wants us to take him to the city with my car, and we both agreed to do this, as long as he doesn't attack us. Now I'm finally coming here to the front. Dude, I'm sure Big will see you, and I'm really scared of that, because I'm literally being threatened. Now I'm coming here to the border, and I don't think this plan is going to work. So finally, I ended up arriving here, and Big is waiting for us. He said, I already know you. You can come into the city. And I can't believe he opened the gate exactly on the day we're bringing the criminal here. He decided not to check the cargo. Dude, our situation is worse than it seems. We're bringing a criminal in here, and this is a crime that's forbidden to do, because it's betrayal. While I was coming here, he left, and literally he's running back here to hide. I can't believe he did this. We have to call the soldiers now. He said we could lose our jobs. Let's do it like this then. You leave here, and only I stay here to talk to the soldier. So much so that he just left, and everything that happened really is bizarre. This player isn't as much of a friend as I thought. Perfect. I'm calling a soldier who just appeared here on the laptop. Dude, something simply terrible happened. He said, I doubt it's worse than the toxic barrel that was found on the street. And actually, it's much worse. I accidentally brought a criminal into the city, and now the soldier is already coming here. He came desperately to talk to me. Dude, I swear it wasn't my fault, but he's aiming that weapon. He's not here. Actually, the criminal entered the subway, and after that he was never seen again. He said, let's go to all the subways to look for him, and that's a great idea. But now he picked up this box, and I don't know if it's very good that I received this. And inside here there's this incredible weapon. Dude, thank you very much for this. So let's go on your helicopter. Wait, he got into my car. Okay, I didn't expect that. But now I'm coming here too. I thought that maybe we'd go on his helicopter, but I was wrong. Look, it was exactly in this subway that he entered. So now he's coming back here. He's coming to check all the subways there are here in the city. If I'm not mistaken, there are 4 subways. Now we're stopped here because there's a subway right in front, but I don't think he's there. Wait, actually he just left there. And now he's shooting at us. And he simply just ran away. Okay, we finally arrived here. And now we're coming up front. Dude, let me go in front. From what it looks like, he's not here. And where could he be? I really have no idea. Wait, what is this? I just found a totally secret place that I hadn't seen. Great, the soldier came here too. Dude, he probably came right here. But I'm scared to go down here. The soldier is right here. And meanwhile, I'm going down here very carefully. But from what I noticed, he's right here. Okay, it's better for me to get out of here. Now he's shooting in my direction. So then the soldier went down. And he knew he was going to get arrested. So much so that he raised his hands, because his bullets ran out. Look, finally he's getting arrested. And it was exactly him. Now he's being arrested here. But now where should I take him? He said he should go to the maximum security prison, especially because he fought against us. He really deserves to go to prison. So now I'm taking him in the helicopter. Dude, the maximum security prison is way worse than it looks, because he'll stay there for a long time. Now he's turning this helicopter, and unfortunately I'll have to hand over this car, because this car is part of everything that happened. So I'm leaving here. And now he just flew away, and he's taking him to the maximum security prison. prison, which is much worse than it looks. But I'm receiving a call. He said, "We need you." Okay, I finally arrived here. It took a while, but tell me everything that happened. He said, "You're the only one awake. Check what happened at the abandoned house." Okay, you can leave it with me. And the abandoned house is very toxic, but there's a problem. My car was seized so they could investigate everything that happened. Wait, there's a person back there, and now he's calling me. Okay, from what it looks like now, I'm going to work in this incredible Cybertruck. And the second thing I noticed is that both of us have purple hair. And the third thing I noticed is that you don't drive very well. Dude, let me drive this. We'll get there much faster. From what it looks like, there was some very huge attack here because everything is destroyed. There's a lot of green smoke in here. This really is very weird. Now I'm checking this outside, and it doesn't seem very toxic. But now I'm coming inside. There are some green liquids here on the ground. And now I arrived right here. You can see by the device that there's something here because he's moving. This place really is toxic, but I wonder how this got this way. Seriously, this doesn't make any sense. He said this just appeared suddenly. There's not much of a secret. I know this could be true, but a lot of things here don't make sense. I have the impression that this was put here on purpose. They put a green liquid on the ground to start releasing this smoke. But now I'm coming back here. Wait, what is this? Now this guy appeared here. And why are you holding that weapon? He said, "Leave, you're interfering with the investigation." Dude, you can't do this to me. Now you can see that there's a helicopter coming here to pick me up from Brookhaven. Everything that happened here was bizarre. And now Big arrived here. And he's happy because now he works here. I really can't believe this player did this to me. And now the two of them are coming here to investigate this. But it doesn't make sense for them to stay in the house when the real proof of everything that happened is back here. Dude, it's very unfair, everything that's happening. Seriously, you shouldn't be doing this to me. So I'm being taken back to the nuclear plant, as if I hadn't discovered the truth. So much so that he came closer and said, "You can't just talk badly about people out of nowhere." Is he serious that he said that? Dude, this is a total lie. I swear that's really not what happened. And now he just left. He really left as if everything I just said was a lie. I discovered the truth about what's happening, and somehow I have to save everyone. Now the two of them managed to clean all this up. I must be the only person in the city who knows the truth. Apparently that guy saw me, and he even tried to hit me. He really shot at me. Seriously, all of this is bizarre. I don't know how these guys believe this. And this obviously is a lie. So he stood up here and said, "If you bring real proof that he's behind everything that's happening, I'll believe you." So I swear that I'll manage to do this, even if it takes me a really long time. After a few months, I'm here at home. And since then I've been investigating everything to try to find out what's really happening in the city. And my friend is working together with this guy, who literally is the criminal behind all of this. So he just arrived here, and now he's coming to the nuclear plant. I'm documenting all of this. But one day he'll commit a crime, and I'll have this recorded. He's been very careful not to commit crimes in front of me. But now the soldier just arrived here, and it looks like something very bad just happened, because he's coming to my house. Dude, tell me what happened. He said, "You're fired. You can't enter the nuclear plant anymore." And this was already kind of predictable that this would happen. I haven't gone to work for many days, and when you know what's really happening in the city, you simply can't work anymore. And I think this is part of our humanity. Now it looks like Big stayed right there, and now he left here with 3 toxic barrels, which is one of the most suspicious things I've ever seen. So I'm coming after him very carefully. I have to pretend that I'm going to another place. So while he's going up there in front, I'm coming here through this other path. I have to follow the same path, but in a different way. And now I'm arriving right here. But from what it looks like, he's going up there. So I'll follow again. And now I'll keep my distance. Now I'm turning exactly here. I'll have to go up here to see what's happening. And now he just arrived right there. You can see that he picked up one of the toxic barrels. And he's going inside there. He's throwing the green liquid there. And I'm recording this without him knowing. He even went back to his car and didn't even see me. This really is bizarre. I have irrefutable proof that he's destroying the city. I'm crouched here so he doesn't see me. Now I'm arriving right here. And luckily he didn't see me. But he saw my car that's down here. And what's happening? He's aiming that weapon at my car. And he's completely destroying my car. But luckily I'm recording all of this. So much so that now he saw me. Okay, this is terrible. I'm running away back here. Now I'll have to take the subway. And I'll have to go to another station. I'm going to another station. And now I'm very far away. This is the subway station I'm at. I'm talking to the soldier. Dude, I need help now. At this exact moment, you have to come to the camp, exactly at the subway station. Okay, now I'm leaving here, and I hope he's already arriving. But actually another person arrived here, and this is worse than it looks. He said, "Did you really think you'd manage to win?" Luckily they already arrived, and they're coming to see what happened. So much so that now he dropped the weapon, and this soldier came right here. But I have proof that this guy is the one causing the problems with the city. He's the one who left the city completely toxic, and here is all the evidence. I'm very lucky that I recorded all of this. Now finally he was arrested, and he'll be investigated for everything he did. Now 2 days have passed, and everything everything returned to normal. The two soldiers are at the police station, taking care of this guy who was arrested. And now the journalist just appeared. It looks like he has something very important to say. He said, coincidentally, right when he was arrested, the city returned to normal. And that's true. Everything returned to normal. And we're no longer in a toxic city. When he was still free, he kept putting toxic liquid on everything so the city would stay the way it was. In my city, everything is normal. We are happy here in the city. But now I'm watching television to see the news. He said, there is a van that is almost running people over. Oh, why would someone do such a thing? This is simply scary. But a picture of this van is appearing on television. Okay, it's really a very strange van that I've never seen before. And why is it built like that? I have to tell a friend everything that's happening. He would definitely have an accident because of this van. So I'm going to leave here. Wait, this van is coming here speeding. It really passed by very fast. Dude, did you see that? It passed here at maximum speed. Okay, I will look both ways before crossing the street here. And now this van won't have a chance to run me over. It's really passing here quickly, which is scary, because I've never seen such a fast van. From today on, we have to be careful with this. We no longer know when we are safe. Okay, I'm coming here carefully to avoid problems. Big, did you see that? There's a van that's running everyone over. And, incredibly, I saw this van twice. He said, it's just a man who likes to speed the car. You couldn't be more wrong. This van is simply a criminal. Now, a few hours have passed, and I'm scared watching what's happening outside. The van passed again, but I'm still watching. Everything I saw today was too scary. But now I want to see the news. I hope they manage to arrest this criminal, even though I think it's very unlikely. He's probably still free. He said, the criminal hasn't been identified yet, and we have no idea what to do. This is much worse than it seems. They don't even know who's doing this, because if they did, they could arrest him here in the city. This police officer appeared here. If the police officer appeared on television, it's because the situation is serious. He said, we are working to identify him, but it's difficult. This is much more bizarre than it seems. We who are residents of Brookhaven are really in danger. We have to lock our doors to avoid problems and even close the garages. Nothing is safe anymore. Well, I'm going to sleep a little. Nothing too serious will happen here. A few hours passed, and what happened there in front? They are building a border. Police officer, please tell me the reason this is happening. Dude, to me it doesn't make much sense. And now there's even a helicopter coming here. It's landing down here. Well, the police officer ignored me, and he's looking here. From what it looks like, an essential guy came out. He has something essential to say as well. He said, attention, we are going to close the neighborhood so that the criminal doesn't run over the residents here. I agree with this decision. This will be critical for our safety. And now Big is arriving here. I want to see what he has to say. He said, will I still be able to play chess? And he obviously agreed. Big, it's very obvious that this was going to happen. Why do you ask such obvious questions? This doesn't make sense. But the helicopter ended up leaving, and he must have much more essential things to do. This border is built, and he's building another border here. Dude, I'm scared of this. I've seen this van before. It's much scarier than it seems. He said, just dodge the van. I'm good at that. This van is much faster than you think. I guarantee you that this isn't going to work. From what I'm seeing, he built one more border. We are literally getting trapped here. Now a few hours have passed, and the police officer opened the gate. He's leaving here and can't take care of the neighborhood anymore. After all, he has to sleep. But the service here is incomplete. He only put up 2 borders, but that's better than nothing. From what I'm seeing, this van is passing here again quickly. It's coming right here, and it managed to stop in time. Now he knows about the borders that are appearing, and finally he ended up dodging it. This is good. This reduces our chance of an accident to 0. It's impossible for an accident to happen. And now, actually, he's going up here on top. Wait, what is this that you are doing? Literally, he's going down here underneath. I can't believe he's doing this. He just discovered the new path he can follow to keep speeding like this. This is much more bizarre than it seems. Okay, now I'm protected like this. I'm simply leaving the neighborhood here because I want to face this vehicle. I would like to test whether he's running people over on purpose or not. So I'm coming here, and I'm going to wait for him to come back. Now he's coming here, and I'm coming here in front. I just want to see if he will stop. And from what it looks like, he doesn't stop. Okay, I found out that he's doing this on purpose. So, my friend was wrong all this time. This man really wants to run people over. And it seems like now there's another new piece of news in the city. I wish to see what changed this time. He said, we have a new law. You can't walk on the street anymore. You can only cross to the other side with the help of the police officer. This is one of the most bizarre laws I've ever seen. Now we are on another day. My friend wants to come here, but he can't. Big, I think you have to call the police. Or you'll have to come here illegally. Because legally you are forbidden from crossing the street. We can no longer go from one side to the other. And now the police are really coming here to help my friend in this situation. So Big went inside here, and he's finally coming here. Police officer, thank you for the help. He really helped a lot. Even though I think this is an exaggeration, I don't think we need a law like this. Actually, you need to close the borders. And luckily, that's precisely what he's doing. Big and I are walking. Dude, always look both ways because what we are doing is illegal. You can't cross the street anymore. So look both ways and see if this van is coming. He's coming here. He looked both ways, and now he ran across the street. And I'm proud of Big. I I doubt he's going to get run over like that. Big, now wait for me. I'm looking both ways here, even behind, to avoid problems. And now I'm running across here, and we are both walking around Brookhaven. Here we have the candy store, and Bobby's cousin works here. But Big is getting closer. Big, be careful. Look both ways before crossing the street. Dude, are you listening to me? You are doing this entirely wrong. But now this van is arriving right here. This is terrible. My friend hasn't crossed the street yet, and now he was simply run over. Dude, I can't believe this happened. This man made my friend suffer an accident. He really suffered an accident. Okay, the van simply disappeared. Yet now this ambulance is already coming here. Luckily, the ambulance arrived in time, and now he's going to carry Big, and he's being taken inside here. Everything here really has to work out. Dude, that was scary. Now he's being taken here to the hospital. I can't believe this happened, but Bobby's cousin is looking here. He said this was all my fault. Dude, it wasn't exactly your fault. Actually, it was all the criminal's fault. He's the one who caused all of this. But now I have to see how big it is. I don't know his health condition, so I'm coming here carefully. But where could he be? Okay, from what it looks like, he's right in this room. He's checking how big this object is. What is going to happen to Big? So, he's looking back here. He said he's going to be fine, but I don't think he will walk. Dude, there has to be a way to fix this. He can't stop walking because of this van. He said, I'm doing everything I can, sir. Okay, I hope everything works out. Now, a few hours have passed. I was waiting here, and finally Big arrived. Dude, did you get better? I want to know how you are. He said, I'm going to have to use a wheelchair from today on. All because of that criminal. Dude, this can't be the end. There has to be some way to fix this. Now that my friend is going there. Unfortunately, he can't walk anymore. All of this because of that criminal. But I'm not going to let him go unpunished. I'm going to find out who he is, and he will pay for everything he did. Furthermore, the police officer is building another border here. Okay, I'm calling the scientist here. He's the only person who might know what we can do. And why are you near the toxic pool? He said, answering the main question, we can test prosthetics to help Big walk again. Can you now answer my other question? Why are you near the toxic pool? He said, I was in swimming class. Okay, this is very strange. So he hung up, and now I have to see if Big wants to do this. I wish to see if he really wants help from the scientist, but now he's already sleeping, so I won't bother him. But I have to get revenge on that man who almost eliminated my friend, and now they are building even more borders. Okay, a few hours passed, and finally he finished building this border. Now the only way to enter the city is through this specific border. This will be good so that these crimes stop happening. Yet now there's a helicopter coming here. I don't know what he's doing. It landed on the soccer field. I'm going outside here to see this. It's probably the scientist, and it really was him. So much that he's coming here. You have to help Big. He's terrible. He said, I first have to see how he is. So, the scientist is coming here to Big's house, and Big is still sleeping. It's sad what happened. I hope everything works out, but I have to get revenge for what that man did. He ran over my friend, and to this day, he runs through the city as if he's the owner here. Literally, he's passing here speeding, and he isn't concerned with absolutely anything. For him, there are no laws, because the laws can't reach him. I'm opening my garage, and my car is basic. I'm going to buy a new vehicle to get revenge on this van guy. Great! I'm here waiting because I just bought a vehicle. I bought a big vehicle, which is actually a giant truck, and now it's arriving right here. Likewise, I will get revenge for everything that happened. So he just arrived here. He said, are you going to become a truck driver? Yes, that's precisely what I'm going to do. I want to be a truck driver from today on. So he ended up leaving here. The only thing he doesn't know is that I'm going to use this truck to stop the van. But I don't need this cargo, so I'm arriving right here. I will leave it exactly in this part because I'm not going to use it. Literally, I will discard this cargo. Great! I'm coming here in the front. With this truck, I will be able to stop this van because this truck is much stronger. I want to stop this van so that finally he goes to jail. And here at Big's house, you can see that he's walking again. He's with these robotic things here on his leg. He said, in 1 month you will probably walk again. Just try not to suffer more accidents. This is good. At least Big will be able to walk again. I'm removing this car from here because the truck will be the only car that will stay inside here. But it doesn't fit here. Okay, this isn't good. Everyone is going to see what I'm doing unless I build the truck in a wholly secret place. I know this place here that might be interesting. And now it looks like the scientist will leave. He's going back here in his helicopter and simply just flew away. It's really impressive how much power he has. But I will start planning my revenge. And now Big is arriving right here. It's really nice that he's walking again. And now he's going to get into the truck. He said, I can't jump. Okay, that's a little sad. But in the future he'll be able to jump again. Wait, what are you doing here? Bob's cousin lives right here. Can I leave my truck here? It's because I'm modifying it, and I can't leave it in the garage. My garage is too small, and luckily he allowed it. Look, thank you very much. He really helped me a lot. I'm taking this truck inside here, and he lives right in this house, which is simply a cabin. Okay, Bobby's cousin is very strange. Okay, I'm placing constructions here in the front. I'm modifying this, and it's getting very intriguing. This will be the best truck of all to stop this van. Since the police can't stop him, I'm going to do it myself. Great, this truck is ready. It really is good. I'm ready to stop this man. This truck is 100% protected. And now I will start monitoring the city, but I will do this in a good way. After all, I want to save the city. Wait, I'm seeing a van back there, and it's exactly that criminal. I'm observing this. And this owns the car. He's the criminal behind all of this. Okay, now I'm coming back here to stop him. But now he passed here. I can't believe he already escaped. Okay, I have to go after him. I really can't let him get away. He's going to pay for everything he did. So I'm coming here, but it's difficult to see. But I don't know which way he went. Okay, now he's coming here. He's so fast that he already made a turn and left through this tunnel. His car is much faster than it seems. I'm back here, and you can see that he already disappeared. Dude, this is simply bizarre. I can't believe he's that fast. But now, finally, I'm going to stop this van. I'm trying to hit his car, but I couldn't. He's much faster than it seems. And now he jumped up here like this. He really is very strange. I couldn't stop him, but later today I will manage to do it. But now the police officer came here, yet he's coming after me. This is a problem. He thinks I'm a criminal. Police officer, I'm a good person, but now I'm really going to jail. He said, put your hands up now. Dude, I'm innocent, and you know that. I'm not the van criminal. Actually, he's back there, and he's coming in your direction. Now he ran away from here. I'm moving my truck from here, and this van is coming here speeding, and now it hit the police car. The police car is destroyed, while the van is coming here in the front, speeding without any damage. How is something like this possible? The police officer is coming here to see his car. This is definitely the end of your car. It was destroyed because of the crash. And now he's arriving here. He said, if you don't arrest him, you will be arrested. Wait, are you serious? So, I'm really going to have to arrest this player. Now I'm going back home. It's very difficult to see anything, but I'm coming back here, and I can't go up here. This is completely closed off by the fence. What they did was good. Maybe they should do this in the entire city, but now I'm going up here. Finally, I'm back home. I want to see the news of the day. Wait, it's the police officer appearing here. Okay, this is much more serious than it seems. He said, attention, from today on, the van guy is considered the most wanted in the entire continent. Tomorrow the military will arrive to help. He won't even need that, because I'm going to manage to arrest this man, even if I'm alone. But I'm starting to suspect that possibly he doesn't live here in the neighborhood, and that's why staying here watching won't be worth it. I need to place several cars in the middle of the street to be a trap for this van guy, and he agreed to do that. I'm planning a trap to finally stop this van player, and now I'm going up here like this. I'm waiting for this van to appear to destroy all these vehicles, and the police officer is also waiting for this. After a few hours, this van appeared. I'm sure he's going to destroy this. Wait, he turned right at this part. I really didn't expect that. I have to go after him now, but I don't know where he went. Wait, this gate right here just closed. That was really very strange. This gate wouldn't close out of nowhere. Okay, I'm getting closer to seeing this. Okay, I'm arriving here, and I'm opening this garage. But right here is this van. Dude, I can't believe this. It's literally his van. Yet from what it looks like, he's not inside here. This van is empty. Where could he be? I'm trying to figure out where he is. Wait, could he be in the truck's cargo? I'm coming here carefully, and he really is sleeping here. Okay, I closed this. Now he can't get out anymore. I had a genius idea. I'm actually going to pick up this cargo with the truck, and now I just captured this criminal. Literally, he's trapped inside here. But now it's finally dawn here in Brookhaven. These soldiers are already arriving here. Look, I have a gift for you. The criminal you're looking for is right here. I'm really not joking. So this soldier left here. He said, where is he? He's going to stay in prison forever. Likewise, he's right here. So I just opened this door, and he's scared. And now he's being arrested for everything he did here in Brookhaven. And now they just flew away. It's good to know that I helped him arrest this criminal. Meanwhile, Big is recovering. Now a few weeks have passed, and finally Big is back to normal. He doesn't need those things that were on his leg anymore. Here in Brookhaven, I'm a food delivery driver. I go to wholly random restaurants. I take the food they have and deliver it to the address. And that's how I earn my money. So I'm coming again to work. And from what it looks like, that friend of mine is dancing. Okay, I don't know what happened, but now I'm arriving right here to understand this. Big, tell me what happened. He said, now I work at the nuclear power plant. Wait, are you serious? That's really very difficult. It's almost impossible for someone to work at the nuclear power plant. But now he's laughing here. Okay, I should have known that was a joke. I believed my friend for a second. Yet now I'm coming here to work, especially because I have a lot of food to deliver today. I'm really going to have to work a lot, so I'm coming here to the restaurant. But there's a big problem. My competitor is coming right here. He has a much better motorcycle than mine. His motorcycle is simply incredible, while mine is simple. Yet now I arrived right here, and I'm going to leave my motorcycle parked right in this part. Now I will have to go up here as usual to get the food. Dude, tell me what I have to deliver. He said, I'm still making the food. Wait a little. Okay, I will wait a little here outside, especially because I think it will take a while. I've already worked here for a long time. I more or less know how long they take. He's still starting to make the food. But now my competitor is coming right here, and he has an impressive motorcycle. How did he manage to get such an unbelievable motorcycle? He left it right here. This is my simple motorcycle. This is the incredible motorcycle. And now he's going over there in front, and he grabbed that pizza. And now he's already leaving here. That was very fast. He left here in record time. One day I want to be like him. He said, "Don't say that as if we were friends." Ah, you didn't need to say that, dude. What he said really was bizarre. He's even popping a wheelie on his motorcycle. I thought we really were friends, but he really considers me his enemy. Now finally he's bringing this box here. Look, thank you very much. I'm going to take this to your client urgently. So I grabbed this box. He said, "There is no friendship between you. All of you are competitors." But unfortunately you're right. I found that out the hard way. So now I'm leaving here. I will put this box in here. And now let's go. First I have to come here to a house that is near the beach. This house must be expensive. Wait, what is this here in front? I thought it was an expensive house, but actually it's an abandoned house. Okay, I'm a little scared of this. This here is really very abandoned. I don't know who could possibly be inside here. Yet now I grab this box, and I'm arriving here. Well, I don't know who lives here, but I arrived. So this man arrived. Wait, are you Bob's cousin? Are you serious that it's really you? But why do you live in this abandoned place? That's really very strange. He said, "It's good, but I hear some noises at night." Okay, take your order. With every second that passes, I'm getting more scared. I can't believe he lives here. I don't even know what food he bought. From what it looks like, he bought a hamburger. He doesn't know this, but right in this part he can have access to the underground part of his house. That's why I'm so scared of this house. I can't understand how he's not afraid of this. Okay, I'm going to continue my work, and my motorcycle is disguised here in the grass for some reason. Now I'm leaving here, but Bob's cousin is dating, and from what it looks like, both of us received 4 stars. I received 4 stars, and the restaurant does too. For some reason, this is shared here in the city. So for that reason, I have to choose the best restaurants to work here in Brookhaven. So finally, I arrived back here, and I trust this restaurant a lot to make the best food. So much that now I'm arriving up here to get more food. Do you have any orders? I can take it now for half the price. He said, "There's one for Bob's house. Do you know where it is?" Dude, I think I don't know. But didn't he say the address? He said, "No, he only said that it's Bob's house. And this will be a challenge. But I believe that I can find it." Perfect. He will hand me this box. Don't worry, I'm going to solve this. I will find out where this crazy guy lives. However, I don't know how Bob did this and thought it was smart. He didn't say where he lives. Actually, he only said that it's his house. Well, I will have to check all the neighborhoods to find out where Bob lives. Dude, this will definitely be very difficult. However, even so, I will figure this out. I already know that he doesn't live in this neighborhood. Maybe he lives in this house here in front. Nonetheless, I doubt that he would live in such a big house. Bob must live in a very strange house, and I have to seek strange houses. Absolutely, he'll be there. So now I'm arriving up here. Okay, this is absolutely a house that Bob would live in. So I'm arriving exactly here. Bob, do you happen to live here? And I hope so. And he really lives here. Bob is sleeping. And from what it looks like now, he has a little bird. I delivered this box to him. But now the little bird said, "Thank you." Dude, how is the little bird talking? He said, "Did you like it?" He was the one who ordered the food. And if this little bird ordered food, he could also take over the world. He said he would never do that. Dude, that was the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. I'm going to pretend that none of what happened was real. And I'm coming here in front. I have to continue my service, even though that was bizarre. And now I will pick up the orders from the market. This friend of mine works here, and I don't think you can see very well, but this right here is WX. Okay, I'm coming here to pick up the orders. So finally, he brought it here. I'm ready to deliver this to the person. I just need to know the address. He said, "It's marked on the map." I needed to get there in 30 seconds. 30 seconds is very little time. From what I'm seeing here on the map, I have to come exactly to this pier, which is much farther than it seems. Okay, I'm coming here running. I'm going to store these items, and now I'm coming here at maximum speed. But now I will have to activate the motorcycle's turbo. Perfect, the motorcycle is very fast. And now I'm popping a wheelie on this motorcycle to get here faster, because that way I save gas. Great, I just arrived here. This boat arrived too. Now I understand why he said 30 seconds. It's because this boat is already leaving. Look, I just brought this here, and you can take it. Here are all your orders. So finally he took it, and now it looks like he's already going to leave here. It's really impressive how fast he already left. I don't even know how many stars I received. From what it seems like, I received 5 stars, which is the maximum. So that means he was super happy with my delivery. If he's happy, I'm happy too. Perfect, now I'm leaving here. I have to learn how to pop a wheelie. Great, I'm learning this, and I'm actually good. But now I lost control. My god, I'm almost falling. Okay, I had to go back to normal. I'm really terrible at this. But now I'm arriving here. It looks like that motorcycle arrived here, and it's already coming here in front. That motorcycle really is very fast. Yet now he arrived right here. He has something to say to me. me. He said, you know that riding without a helmet is a crime, right? And now the police officer is coming here, and this is worse than it looks. He said, you know that parking in the middle of the street is an even bigger crime, right? And now even he got scared, especially because he's being fined. He received a costly fine, and he simply ended up leaving here. He really tried to harm me and ended up being fined. And with me, nothing much is going to happen. Calm down, I'm also being fined. You can't do this to me. I simply don't have money. If I receive a fine, I'm simply going to lose this motorcycle of mine. And now he's checking this. He said, wow, you have negative money? Yes, unfortunately I have negative money because of some things that I did in the past. And to get a minimally good house, I spent a lot of money. And now I have negative money. And I owe a lot of money to the bank. So he came closer. He said, this time I'll ignore it. Next time I will fine you. Okay, thank you very much. I guarantee that this won't happen again. And now the police officer just left here. He really helped me a lot. But now I have to buy a helmet to avoid problems. I'm stopping to think. This really is very dangerous. I can't keep working like this. So now I'm coming here in front, directly to the clothing store, because there must be helmets there. Great, I'm going to leave the motorcycle right here. But stopping to think, maybe it's better for me to respect the traffic laws. So I'm going back here behind, and I will leave the motorcycle exactly here. Now that I received a second chance, I will start obeying the traffic laws. I'm arriving exactly here. Dude, I just want to buy a helmet. That's literally all I want. He said, bicycle, motorcycle, or astronaut. Wait, do you have an astronaut helmet? I think I want to see that. So he's going to get it. I'm curious to see what this helmet is like. Now he's looking here. Okay, that's a very intriguing helmet, but I want the motorcycle one. I will want the cheapest of all. From what it looks like, this is the cheapest helmet. He said, it's free because I don't want this in my store anymore. Okay, that's a little strange, but I think it's better for me. Now I'm coming here to test this. This really matched the character a lot. Everything here is green. For some reason, this helmet looks like it's from the military. So now I'm leaving here. Okay, this doesn't look good. I'm being stopped by the police. So I'm going to stop right here. I can't believe this is happening. And now this soldier arrived here armed. He said, did you serve in the army? Yes, I served in the army. And that's why I'm wearing this helmet. I'm scared of this because I don't know what's going to happen. He said, great. Wait, is that all you had to say? And now he just left here. Literally, he just said, great, and ended up leaving. This is one of the most bizarre things that has ever happened to me. Well, I'm going to keep working, especially because I have to earn money. I simply can't stop. So I'm going back here behind. I will leave the motorcycle right here. And now I'm coming here to get my next order. And from what it looks like, this man is simply eating. Okay, I didn't know he did that, but he stood up. He said, how didn't you know? Everyone eats. It's just that I always see you making food, but I never see you eating food. Yet now he's going to hand me pizza. Dude, I can't believe this. For the first time, I received pizza. This is progress. He said, I need you to deliver it to Bob's cousin's house before the pizza gets cold. Okay, your request is in order. I'm coming here running to deliver this pizza. I replaced the boxes with this pizza because this is much better. Likewise, I have to deliver this as fast as possible. So I'm coming here in front. And there's a van coming down quickly here that just hit my motorcycle. Okay, I can't believe this happened. Literally, I had an accident and I just fell on the ground. Meanwhile, he only lost a wheel and kept running. Literally, he ended up running away. Dude, I can't believe this happened to me. But now Bob's cousin is arriving here, and he's going to help me. He said, where's my pizza? Dude, everything is right here. Apparently, he will take it. Are you serious that you're not going to help me? He ended up leaving. Dude, I need help. I had an accident. So he ended up coming back here. He said, how do you want me to guess that you require help? I was lying on the ground, and my motorcycle is completely broken. I think that's already enough. But now he's going to give me my rating, and apparently I received a 5-star rating. Thank you very much. But that was very strange. How did he not notice before that I was hurt? Now the ambulance is coming here. And finally, this ambulance is arriving. And now he will save me. So they just arrived here. And I'm being taken here in the ambulance. Dude, I truly hope that my case isn't that serious. If this is serious, this will be terrible. So I'm being taken here in front, directly to the hospital. This will affect my performance a lot. Especially because now, literally, I can't work anymore. Doctor, am I going to be okay? I'm scared of all this. He said, of course you will, but unfortunately your motorcycle is done for. Unfortunately, this is the end of my motorcycle, and now I don't know how I'm going to work anymore. Okay, I'm feeling a little better. I think I can go back to work now, but unfortunately I don't have a way to work anymore. I really am sad about all this. But he stood up here and said, you're very lucky that you have insurance. Wait, are you serious? I paid for insurance a long time ago. I didn't even know that it was still valid. But now both of us are leaving here, and now this truck is arriving that appears apparently is carrying my motorcycle. Now he's unloading it, and this motorcycle looks incredible. Dude, I can't believe that I received this. This motorcycle really is much better. So much that he's signing this document, and I also have to sign it. He said, now you're banned from insurance because you caused us a lot of loss. But this can only be a joke. How am I banned after having an accident? This is simply a trap. Now he just left here. The good side is that I received this motorcycle, but the bad side is that I'm completely banned. And literally, I can't have insurance anymore. Yet this motorcycle looks good, especially because I ride this motorcycle. And I put the orders right here. This will be better than it looks. I think I'm ready for this new phase of my life. I'm just going to have to change a few things. The first thing I will change will be the color of the motorcycle. I will leave it completely green. Great, now it's like this. I'm starting to finally go back to normal. I'm going to finally be able to work again. Now it's night, and WX is passing here. Actually, he came to my house. Even I want to see what happened. He said, I noticed that you had an accident, so I brought this helmet. Are you serious that you brought me a gift? So he grabbed this box. Dude, thank you very much for this. Don't you think that this is an exaggeration? To me, this looks like too much. He said, it has night vision. Okay, I appreciate the gift. It may not seem like it, but he helped me a lot. But I want to test the night vision. And from what it looks like, there are these binoculars up here, which is the night vision device. Okay, I put this on, and suddenly everything turned into daytime. Dude, this night vision is simply incredible. Yet I think this is an exaggeration, especially because I'm not a soldier. Great, I bought this helmet. This helmet really is going to protect me against giant accidents. Now we're on another day, and now I'm ready to work. Today will be my first day with this new motorcycle, so I'm coming here. I want to test the speed. Okay, this is much faster than I thought. With this motorcycle, I'm going to deliver things rapidly, and now I just received an order. I will have to turn here to the left, and I will have to come to another restaurant, which is a Mexican restaurant. Okay, I just arrived here. I had never come here before, so he grabbed this order. He said, deliver it to the nuclear power plant as fast as possible. You can leave it with me now. I'm coming here to deliver this as fast as possible. I'm going to put this here in this box. Likewise, I'm coming here as fast as possible to deliver this food. Likewise, I really can't arrive here too late. Okay, I just arrived at the nuclear power plant to deliver this food, but Big showed up here. Wait, do you really work here? I thought that when you said that at the beginning of the video, it was a joke. He said, of course I do. I have a gift for you. But before you give me the gift, take this. Here is the food that you ordered. And why is this door opening and closing non-stop? He went back there to store the food. I wonder what gift he has to give me. Even I'm a little scared. Yet now he just arrived here. Dude, I don't want a toxic barrel. He said, this releases toxic liquid that can eliminate an entire city. Dude, obviously I don't want that. He's throwing this liquid on the ground, and here it turned completely green. Dude, remove this right now. I'm running back here, and I don't think Big should be working here. He really is bizarre. Luckily, he cleaned this up, and now he just left. Now a few days have passed, and finally, I'm coming here to buy a motorcycle. There are 2 motorcycles coming here, but I want the most expensive of all, regardless of the price. He said, the most expensive one is the police motorcycle. Are you sure you want it? Yes, I really am sure. Great, I got this motorcycle, but I'm going to modify it, especially because it's illegal to pretend to be a police officer. Now I'm changing the color of the motorcycle. And now this turned out really cool. This is one of the best motorcycles I've ever seen. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, you just have to become a channel member, and I'll add you on Roblox.